Today's show brought to you in part by GoToMeeting. For a free 30-day trial, use code podcast at gotomeeting.com.
Find out what's around you on this episode of Travel App of the Day. Hey everyone, welcome to Travel App of the Day. I'm Courtney Wallen. Of course, I'm joined by Andy McCaskey, and this is an app that you use, isn't it, Andy?
It is indeed. It's just like the air. It's all around you.
It is all around you. And you know, sometimes on this show we bring you some apps that you've never ever heard of in your life, and then sometimes it's these apps that maybe you think everyone has, but that's always not the case. Today's app, of course, is AroundMe, and this is a fantastic app. You're never going to be stranded because no matter where you're at, this will help you locate gas stations, restaurants, banks, whatever it may be, so you aren't left stranded and you find out what's around you. This is a free app, and it is for iOS. Andy, you know what? This is silly. Is it for Droid? I'll have to Google. I didn't even check.
I don't know.
That's a no-no for me.
I'll let
Slap
you
my
do that
hands.
quickly while I talk about
do you
what
have
we
your...
see over the side over here. I've got the IVGA up.
Go for it. You talk, I'll Google.
Yeah. Well, this is a very simple app in that it continually takes the location information that you have from your smartphone and lets you know what sorts of activities and facilities and establishments are local to you. Things that you may not need all the time, things like a pharmacy, for example. But when you need one, when you need to realize that you haven't filled that prescription, or you need to have some the bug spray or the lotions that soothe after you have had an encounter with bugs or bees or something like that, you need to find out where that is and how do you get to it quickly. And likewise, pubs, that can come in handy. Parking can be very handy as well. And so it's an application that also then obviously arranges things as far as what's the closest to you and what's the furthest away.
I have good news.
Good news?
It is available
right.
for Android, so sorry. I don't know. I must have just not brought my head into work today, and it is available for Android, so be sure to check that out. Free for that as well. And once you find a place, so let's say you find a gas station or a restaurant that you want to go to around you, and you're in an unfamiliar area or even familiar, you can add that information to your contact list. So that's pretty nice as well, because I know sometimes I get a little annoyed by going back into my search and doing that whole toggle. So you can add it to your contact list, which is great. But just a reminder, if you have the iPod Touch, or all the iPads had GPS location, correct?
I
think it's just the iPod Touch. If you have the iPod Touch and it's not a newer one that has the GPS positioning on that, it's not going to work. So, but this is available for everything else.
Well, it might work, kinda, I guess you would
think?
say, because oftentimes there is a database of Wi-Fi access points. So that if you're in an open Wi-Fi access point and it can hear another one, it can triangulate and figure out where you are based on that, if all of those things are in the database. So that would work well better in urban areas than in the suburbs, or certainly probably wouldn't work at all in rural areas. But one of the things that is nice about this app, if you get the iPad version of it, it's something you can kind of put up there on the dashboard and get at easily. Of course, you lose resolution, but you put it in the 2x mode. It's a lot bigger, and you're able to see that. And so it's quite useful to have on the iPad as well. Very good. And kind of a whole, I guess, the iPod Touch, if that is the case of the Wi-Fi, I wouldn't rely on it if you need to find a place. Keep to your devices that have the GPS. Yeah, but at the same time, if you are trying to get general information on movie times, for example, in the area, you are in a Wi-Fi cloud, go for it. You can get that information, and you might even be able to ask a local how to get there. There you go. Locals are always very helpful, but you kind of want to look like one sometimes, don't you? Yeah, sometimes. Like, hey, that theater that's
2.2 miles down the road. Dead giveaway. All right, well, that's today's app. Again, it's simple if you don't have it. Something I think it's just a staple to have. So called AroundMe, and it's available for iOS and Android. Woohoo! And of course, no show would be complete without our 30 seconds of shameless plugging. Be sure to check out Travel App of the Day and all our other great shows here at RVNN on our Boxee app. Of course, the RVNN Daily comes out every single Friday, which isn't daily, but it's weekly and has daily contributors from the world of social media. You can give us a circle on Google+. Of course, you can find us on Pinterest. Each one of our shows has its very own board. We're on Facebook. Give us a thumbs up and follow us on Twitter. We'd love to follow you back. We're on Roku. We're in the travel section. Be sure to follow, or not, now I'm getting them all mixed up. Be sure to subscribe, tell a friend, and give us a rating. In any of those orders would be fine.
Yeah,
don't you think?
That works. That works well. And did you mention the price?
It's free. It's a free app. Free app, yes.
Good.
Let's not, if I didn't say that, it's free. So you have no risk, at least downloading and trying it and see if this is an app for you. Again, it's called AroundMe. This is Travel App of the Day. We come to you 3 times a week. We've got one more episode on Friday. We'll see you then.
Hey, Gabe, want to go for a walk? Gabe? Gabe? Gabe?
Hey, buddy, you lost? Hold on.
If your pet is the adventuresome type, be sure he's connected to PetHub. A quick scan using any smartphone shares your pet's vital information so that even his wildest escapades have a happy ending. PetHub, reuniting pets with their families.
Come on, Gabe, let's go home.